Member for Whitsunday.
Thanks very much, Mr Acting Speaker. Tonight I rise to speak about reported funding cuts from the Palaszczuk Labor government in relation to Neighbourhood Watch in Queensland. When the LNP was in office, we allocated $2 million, Mr Acting Speaker, over 4 years for Neighbourhood Watch, and it was money pretty well spent. Now, in the 30th year of Neighbourhood Watch, we hear that funding will be cut. Yes, cut, under a mean-spirited Labor government. If it was the other way around, you would not hear the end of it. They'd be screaming blue murder. Locally, in my electorate of Whitsunday, the great electorate of Whitsunday, we've had Mr Neighbourhood Watch himself, Ken Rabine, blow the whistle on these cutbacks, and I commend Mr Rabine on showing the guts to come out publicly and draw a line in the sand here to speak out about these funding cuts that he has heard about. I also want to acknowledge his contribution to Neighbourhood Watch as area coordinator and as the Mackay Police District representative on the Neighbourhood Watch Queensland's Community Advisory Committee. I also want to acknowledge the other volunteers in Mackay's Northern Beaches Neighbourhood Watch Group: Claire Rabine, Janelle Scambary, Joe Walker, Russell Walker, John Young, Frank Cowell, Linda Cowell. It would be remiss of me not to acknowledge the Cowells' recent marriage late last year. Congratulations to them both. Also Faye Griffin, Doug and Kay Peterson, Anne Jensen, and I could go on and on. I'd also want to acknowledge the hard-working local police officers who are connected to Neighbourhood Watch in the Northern Beaches, Sergeant Nigel Dalton and also Senior Constable Steve Smith. Officers Dalton and Smith, part of Mackay's Crime Prevention Unit. They do a terrific job, and needless to say, Mr Acting Speaker, their workload is not getting any easier. I want to make the point that Shoal Point, Bucasia and also Imeo and Black Speech used to have their own standalone Neighbourhood Watch groups. They've since combined, and with the Cuppa and Chat contribution or Cuppa and Chat concept that has come along, they have kicked along in leaps and bounds. The state conference has been held over many years, going back to the early 1990s. One wonders with these funding cuts what will happen to the state conference and awards with Neighbourhood Watch. Time will tell. There are 400 Neighbourhood Watch groups in Queensland. They all do a terrific job, but how are they supposed to share a meagre $75,000? That's the mail coming out, as reported in the Daily Mercury this year on the 23rd of February. Crime is certainly a concern in my electorate of Whitsunday. We had the Dolphin Heads Resort, Mr Acting Speaker, just a few days ago, robbed, the ATM, the safe stolen. We've had something like 81 cars. I saw a report recently, 81 cars stolen in Mackay in the space of 3 months. And needless to say, a lot of people remember Labor's promise back in 2001 to build a 24/7 police station in Mackay's Northern Beaches. Guess what? It hasn't happened.
Members' time has expired. Members, I declare the House is adjourned until 9:30 a.m. tomorrow morning.